Okay, so let's talk about texture painting in Blender. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to color this. I'm going to say this is like a die where I have a dot on one side, 6 dots on the other side, and how to add texture to a three-dimensional object. So first things first, I'm just going to go up here to texture paint, and now I can see that I have the three-dimensional object on one side, and I have its two-dimensional representation on this side. Notice also that this is in paint mode, and this is also automatically set to texture paint right here. So now a few things before I can start painting on it. You can see that if I start trying to paint on it, nothing happens yet. I have to go over here and I have to make sure that I'm in my active tool workspace settings, and I'm going to go to mode, which is the material, and then where it says no textures, I'm going to hit the plus sign here, and I'm going to choose what I want. Okay, so in this case I just want to add some color, so I'm going to choose base color, and I'm going to choose the size of it. I'm just going to type 4096, that's pixels, by 4096 pixels, and I'm going to say that the main color of the die is going to be white. So I'm just going to go ahead and click OK, and there it is. So now over here, if I don't see anything, if I come here, I can choose the material base color, and now if I zoom out, I can see it right there. Now it doesn't look that exciting because it's just white right now, and if I put my cursor over the model and press F, I can zoom in or out, and hold down F and then drag left and right. I can change the size of my brush. And if I come down here, I can add a color. And you can see that when I do that, it corresponds over here. I could also color here, and then it's going to update here as well. Okay, so I'm going to just undo that. And the other thing is I want to make sure that I'm in, at least viewport shading mode. And now if I'm going to paint the dots on the die, I can see how feathered it is right now. So I'm going to go like this, the fall off. I'm just going to set that to none right here. And now you can see it's going to be a harsher dot. And you can see that when I did that, if I rotate this, it's pretty slanted because it looks good from kind of that angle. So to help with that, I'm going to press 5 on the number pad, and that's going to turn off perspective. I could also click on this icon right here. And now if I click, I guess it's still a little bit, but I feel like maybe if I press 1 on the number pad and click on it directly dead on, I can see that it's going to be a better thing. Or I could click here, and then I don't have to kind of worry about that perspective issue. So I'm just going to undo these, Control Z, Control Z, and maybe I will paint here. So if I go to press F, I'm going to kind of think about good size of the circle. I'm going to go right in the center, and I can click, and now you can see that, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, maybe I want this to be black, so I'm just going to switch this to black. And again, maybe a little bit smaller brush. There we go. Click. Okay, excellent. Now I feel like now I want the opposite side to have 6 dots. So this is the opposite side should equal 7 always. So this would be the opposite side. And if we kind of picture this folded up, this would actually be that side. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, okay, excellent. Now I can see that, yes, that is the opposite side. And now if I come here, I can start kind of anywhere. I'll just do this as 2. I can see that there's 2. And then the opposite side would be here. That would be this one down here, and I'll do 5. Okay, excellent. And then this will be 4. And the opposite side would be 3. Okay, excellent. Nice. Now that I have that, I can, I could have painted obviously directly on the model if I wanted to, or I could paint directly over here. So just kind of nice. You can see again, material base color is what I'm painting, and we can, again, paint directly on the model or directly on the UVs. One thing to make sure of is that you have your material base color selected.